Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Good morning, everybody. Today, inshallah, we are going to start our new lesson, which is Unit 13, Lesson 2. In this lesson, we are going to talk about the reported speech. في الدرس ده إن شاء الله هنتكلم عن الكلام الغير مباشر and how to change a sentence from direct speech into indirect or reported speech وإزاي نحول جملة من المباشر للغير مباشر. Before we start, you have to look at the sentences in question number 1 and you have to underline the verbs and pronouns in these sentences. When you are reading this sentence, try to say or try to highlight what is the difference between sentence A and B. وانت بتقرا كده الجمل اللي عندك دي حاول تطلع الفرق بين كل جملة، الجملة الأولى والجملة التانية. Sentence A and sentence B. I'm enjoying my trip to Saqqara. He said that he was enjoying his trip to Saqqara. We are staying at a farm. He said that they were staying at a farm. In this lesson, we are going to talk about the reported speech. في الدرس ده بيشرح لي ازاي احول جملة من المباشر للغير مباشر. In fact, when I'm going to change a sentence, there are some steps that I must follow. في بعض الخطوات أو الخطوات اللي لازم أتبعها في تحويل الجملة من المباشر للغير مباشر. تعالوا نبدأ بأول خطوة. It's also called indirect speech. طبعا أنا برضو بسميه indirect speech أو الكلام الغير مباشر. دلوقتي هنبدأ steps of changing a sentence into reported speech. إزاي أحول جملة من المباشر للغير مباشر. The first step is the verb of saying. فعل القول. Some verbs are changed and others are not. بعض الأفعال بغيرها وبعض الأفعال مش بغيرها. طيب let's start with the verbs that don't change. الأفعال اللي ما بتتغيرش. say says, said said, tell tell. Now let's talk about the verbs that we usually change. الأفعال اللي بنغيرها وإحنا بنحول الجملة هي said to, told, say to, tell. For example, Ali said to me, Ali told me. Ali says to me, Ali tells me. This is the first step, changing the verb of saying. تغيير فعل القول. تاني خطوة هي فك الأقواس والربط بذات. بنفك الأقواس وبنربط بكلمة ذات. The step number 3 الخطوة الثالثة هي changing the tense into the past. بغير كل زمن للماضي بتاعه. For example, the present simple زمن المضارع البسيط I change it into past simple. بغيره للماضي البسيط. Present perfect, past perfect. Present continuous, past continuous. Some modal verbs بعض الأفعال الناقصة بغيرها. For example, will, would, can, could, may, might. There are some other verbs. في أفعال تانية بغيرها برضو لو لقيتها في الجملة. زي الأفعال اللي هتظهر عندنا دلوقتي shall, should, have to and has to, had to. في بعض الكلمات برضو لو لقيتها في الجملة لازم أغيرها. like what, like now, become, then, today, this day, yesterday, the day before, tomorrow, the next day or the following day, ago, before. The next step الخطوة اللي بعد كده I usually change the pronouns تغيير الضمائر whether it's subject, object or possession. ضمائر الفاعل المفعول وضمائر الملكية. For what is related to subject ضمائر الفاعل I usually changes to he or she. We changes to they. In what is related to object المفعول you changes to me and me becomes him or her. ضمائر الملكية like my becomes his or her, your becomes my, and our becomes their. Let's look at some examples. Ali said to me, I will give you a pen. In this sentence, I'm going to change the verb of saying said to. It will be told me. هنغير فعل القول. قلنا لما نلاقي said to بخليها told. So Ali told me. أحط الأقواس and I'm usually put that وهحط that كده ليه؟ عشان أربط بين الجملتين. I will give you a pen. So Ali told me that. فكيت الأقواس وربطت بذات. The next step الخطوة اللي بعد كده أغير الضمائر والأزمنة. I will be he. As we discussed here ضمائر الفاعل I بتحول ل he or she. He will, this is a modal verb, becomes would. He would give me, because you here becomes me. This is an object. You becomes me. I would give you, he would give me a pen. Another example, Ashraf said, I can swim. Ashraf said that. هنا ما غيرتش فعل القول said زي ما هو said. that غيرت الأقواس أو فكيت الأقواس وربطت بتات. I becomes he. Can could that he could swim. He said my brother is playing now. He said. هنا أنا مربطتش بذات لأن أنا اختياري ممكن أحطها ممكن محطهاش ممكن أقول الجملة على طول. So he said my brother is playing now. He said that his brother my, this is possession pronoun ضمير ملكية my يتحول ل his or her. My brother هنحول المضارع المستمر is playing لماضي مستمر was playing. طبعا كلمة now من الكلمات اللي قلنا عليها هنا will be changed into then تتحول ل that. Another example, my teacher said, Ali, you play very well. My teacher told Ali that he played well. طبعا هنا my teacher is talking to someone who is called Ali. My teacher بيكلم واحد اسمه علي. So my teacher told Ali that. فكيت الأقواس وربطت بذات. You اتحولت لهي. وطبعا الماضي البسيط جبته من المضارع البسيط you play هتبقى he played well. This is what related to the report speech. So let's make a revision or a summary for what we have taken today. Today we are going to talk, or we are talking about the report speech. We said that we use report speech to report what someone said. بنستخدم الكلام الغير مباشر عشان نقول جملة على لسان شخص آخر. عشان نحول جملة من المباشر للغير مباشر there are some steps that we must follow. في بعض الخطوات اللي بنتبعها. Firstly we change the verb saying. بنغير فعل القول. لو كان said to أو says to بنخليه told أو tell. The next step الخطوة اللي بعد كده بنشيل الأقواس وبنربط بذات وممكن ما نحطش ذات. الخطوة التالية بنغير كل زمن للماضي بتاعه. بص الجملة دي It's raining I said so I said that it was raining is تحولت ل was. We are going on a trip he said he told us that they were going on a trip. غيرت we ضمير الفاعل خليته they وخليت he said to us means he told us وجبت الماضي من are going بقت we're going. قلنا برضو إن في بعض الضمائر بتتغير زي ضمير الفاعل I بيبقى he أو she. ضمير الفاعل you بيبقى me. I wanna play a game with you said my brother. My brother said that I becomes he wanted to play a game with me. This is your lesson. ده الدرس بتاعكم الهوم work. Question number 2 complete the sentence in reported speech. هنحل الجمل دي وابعتولي الحل بتاعكم على الواتساب وانا هصححه لكم ان شاء الله.